Tsar sinks into his chair with his eyes fixed on the Tsarevich. Oh God, my own son against me, my own flesh and blood against me, but I am rid of them all now. The mighty brotherhood to which I belong has 1,000 such as I am, 10,000 better still. The star of freedom is risen already, and far off I hear the mighty wave of democracy break on these cursed shores. Prince Paul to Prince Petrovitch. In that case, you and I must learn how to swim. Father, Emperor, Imperial Master, I plead not for my own life, but for the lives of my brothers, the people. You brothers, the people, Prince, are not content with their own lives. They always want to take their neighbors too. I am tired of being afraid. I have done with terror now. From this day, I proclaim war against the people, war to their annihilation. As they have dealt with me, so shall I deal with them. I shall grind them to powder and strew their dust upon the air. There shall be a spy in every man's house, a traitor on every hearth, a hangman in every village, a gibbet in every square. Plague, leprosy, or fever shall be less deadly than my wrath. I will make every frontier a graveyard, every provincial a czar house, and cure the sick by the sword. I shall have peace in Russia, though it be the peace of the dead. Who said I was a coward? Who said I was afraid? See, thus shall I crush this people beneath my feet. Takes up sword of Tsarevich off table and tramples on it. Father, beware. The sword you tread on may turn and wound you. The people suffer long, but vengeance comes at last, vengeance with red hands and silent feet. Bah, the people are bad shots, they always miss one. There are times when the people are the instruments of God. Aye, and when kings are God's scourges for the people. Take him away, take him away. Bring in my guards. Enter the Imperial Guard. Tsar points to Tsarevich, who stands alone at the side of the stage. We will bring him to prison ourselves. Prison? I trust no prison. He would escape and kill me. I will have him shot here in the open square by the soldiers. Let me never see his face again. No, no, leave him. I don't trust guards. They are all nihilists. To Prince Paul, I trust you. You have no mercy. Throws window open and goes out on balcony. If I am to die for the people, I am ready. One nihilist more or less in Russia, what does that matter? Prince Paul, looking at his watch. The dinner is sure to be spoiled. How annoying politics are, and eldest sons. Voice outside in the street. God save the people! Tsar is shot and staggers back into the room. Tsarevich, breaking from the guards and rushing over. Father! Tsar. Murderer. Murderer! You did it! Murderer! Dies. Tableau. Act drop. Act 3. Scene. Same in business as Act 1. Man in dress with drawn sword at the door. Password outside. Ve Tyrannus. Answer. Ve Victus. Repeated 3 times. Enter conspirators who form a semicircle, masked and cloaked. President. What hour is it? The hour to strike. What day? The day of Marat. In what month? The month of liberty. What is our duty? To obey. Our creed? Parbleu, Monsieur le President, I never knew you had one. A spy! A spy! Unmask! Unmask! A spy! Let the doors be shut. There are others but Nihlists present. Unmask! Unmask! Kill him! Kill him! Prince Paul! Devil! Who lured you into the lion's den? Kill him! Kill him! En vérité, monsieur, you are not over hospitable in your welcome. Welcome? What welcome should we give you but the dagger or the noose? I had no idea really that the Nihilists were so exclusive. Let me assure you that if I had not always had an entrée to the very best society and the very worst conspiracy, I could never have been Prime Minister in Russia. The tiger cannot change its nature, nor the snake lose its venom. But are you turned a lover of the people? Mon Dieu, no, mademoiselle. I would much sooner talk scandal in a drawing room than treason in a cellar. Besides, I hate the common mob who smell of garlic, smoke bad tobacco, get up early and dine off one dish. What have you to gain then by a revolution? Mon ami, I have nothing left to lose. That scatterbrained boy, this new Tsar, has banished me. To Siberia? No, to Paris. He has confiscated my estate, robbed me of my office and my cook. I have nothing left but my decoration. I am here for revenge. Then you have a right to be one of us. We also meet daily for revenge. You want money, of course. No one ever joined the conspiracy who has any. Here, throws money on table. You have so many spies that I should think you want information. Well, you will find me the best informed man in Russia on the abuses of our government. I made them nearly all myself. President, I don't trust this man. He has done us too much harm in Russia to let him go in safety. Believe me, mademoiselle, you are wrong. I will be a most valuable addition to your circle. And as for you, gentlemen, if I had not thought that you would be useful to me, I shouldn't have risked my neck among you, or dined an hour earlier than usual, so as to be in time. Aye, if he wanted to spy on us, Vera, he wouldn't have come himself. Prince Paul aside. No, I should have sent my best friend. Besides, Vera, he is just the man to give us information we want about some business we have in hand tonight. Be it so if you wish it. Brothers, is it your will that Prince Paul Marilovsky be admitted and take the oath of the Nihilist? It is! It is! President holding out dagger and a paper. Prince Paul, the dagger or the oath? I would sooner annihilate than be annihilated. Remember, betray us, and as long as earth holds poison or steel, as long as men strike or women betray, you shall not escape vengeance. The Nihilists never forget their friends or forgive their enemies. Really? I did not think you were so civilized. Why is he not here? He will not keep the crown. I know him well. Sign. You said you thought we had no creed. You were wrong. Read it. This is a dangerous thing, President. What can we do with this man? We can use him. He is of value to us tonight and tomorrow. Perhaps there will be no morrow for any of us, but we have given him our word. He is safer here than ever he was in his palace. The rights of humanité? In the old times, men carried out their rights for themselves as they lived, but nowadays every baby seems born with a social manifesto in its mouth, much bigger than itself. Nature is not a temple, but a workshop. We demand the right to labor. Ah, I shall surrender my own rights in that respect. Oh, will he never come? Will he never come? The family as subversive of true socialistic and communal unity is to be annihilated? Yes, President, I agree completely with Article 5. A family is a terrible encumbrance, especially when one is not married. 3 knocks at the door. Alexis at last! They hear this. They think this. Enter Michael Stroganoff. Michael the Regicide. Brothers, let us do honor to a man who has killed a king. Oh, he will come yet. Michael, you have saved Russia. Aye, Russia was free for a moment when the tyrant fell, but the sun of liberty is set again, like that false dawn which cheats our eyes in autumn. The dread night of tyranny is not yet past for Russia. One more blow, and the end has come indeed. One more blow. What does he mean? Oh, impossible. But why is he not with us? Alexis, Alexis, why are you not here? But how did you escape, Michael? They said you had been seized. I was dressed in the uniform of the Imperial Guard. The colonel on duty was a brother and gave me the password. I drove through the troops in safety with it, and thanks to my good horse, reached the walls before the gates were closed. What a chance his coming out on the balcony was! A chance? There was no such thing as chance. It was God's finger led him there. And where have you been these 3 days? Hiding in the house of the priest Nicholas at the crossroads. Nicholas is an honest man. Aye, honest enough for a priest. I am here now for vengeance on a traitor. Oh God, will he never come? Alexis, why are you not here? You cannot have turned traitor. Michael, seeing Prince Paul. Prince Paul Marlovsky is here? By St. George, a lucky capture! This must have been Vera's doing. She is the only one who could have lured that serpent into the trap. Prince Paul has just taken the oath. Alas, the Tsar has banished him from Russia. Bah! A blind to cheat us. We will keep Prince Paul here and find some office for him in our reign of terror. He is well accustomed by this time to bloody work. That was a long shot of yours, mon camarade. I have had a good deal of practice shooting since I have been a boy of your Highness's wild boars. Of my gamekeepers like Mosen, always asleep. No, Prince, I am one of them, but like you, I am fond of robbing what I am put to watch. This must be a new atmosphere for you, Prince Paul. We speak the truth to one another here. How misleading you must find it. You have an odd medley here, President. You recognize a good many friends, I dare say? Yes, there is always more breast than brains in an aristocracy. But you are here yourself. I, as I cannot be a prime minister, I must be a nihilist. There is no alternative. Oh God, won't he ever come? The hand is on the stroke of the hour. Will he never come? Michael aside. President, you know what we have to do. 'Tis but a sorry hunter who leaves the wolf cub alive to avenge his father. How are we to get at this boy? It must be tonight. Tomorrow he will be throwing some sop of reform to the people, and it will be too late for a republic. You are quite right. Good kings are the only dangerous enemies that modern democracy has, and when he has begun by banishing me, you may be sure he intends to be a patriot. I am sick of patriot kings. What Russia needs is a republic. Monsieur, I have brought you two documents which I think will interest you. The proclamation this young Tsar intends publishing tomorrow, and a plan of the Winter Palace where he sleeps tonight. I dare not ask them what they are plotting about. Oh, why is Alexis not here? Prince, this is most valuable information. Michael, you were right. If it is not tonight, it will be too late. Read that. Ah, a loaf of bread flung to a starving nation. A lie to cheat the people. It must be tonight. I do not believe him. Would he have kept his crown had he loved the people? But how are we to get at him? And shall we, who could not bear the scorpions of the fathers, suffer the whips of the son? No, whatever it is must be destroyed. Whatever is wrong. The key of the private door in the street. Prince, we are in your debt. The normal competition of the Nihilists. Aye, but we are paying our debts off with interest now. 2 emperors in 1 week. That will make the balance straight. We would have thrown in a prime minister if you had not come. Ah, I am sorry you told me. It robs my visit of all its picturesqueness and adventure. I thought I was barreling my head by coming here, and you tell me I have saved it. Oh, one is sure to be disappointed if one tries to get romance out of modern life. It is not so romantic a thing to lose one's head, Prince Paul. No, but it must often be very dull to keep it. Don't you find that sometimes? Clock strikes 6. Oh, it is past the hour. It is past the hour. Remember, tomorrow will be too late. Brothers, it is full time. Which of us is absent? Alexis, Alexis. Michael, read Rule 7. When any brother shall have disobeyed a summons to be present, the president shall inquire if there is anything alleged against him. Is there anything against our brother Alexis? He wears a crown! He wears a crown! Michael, read Article 7 of the Code of Revolution. Between the Nihilists and all men who wear crowns above their fellows, there is war to the death. Brothers, what say you? Is Alexis the Tsar guilty or not? He is guilty. What shall the penalty be? Death. Let the lots be prepared. It shall be tonight. Ah, this is really interesting. I was getting afraid conspiracy were as dull as the courts are. My forte is more in writing pamphlets than in taking shots. Still, a regicide always has a place in history. If your pistol is as harmless as your pen, this young tyrant will have a long life. You ought to remember, too, Professor, that if you were seized, as you probably would be, and hung, as you certainly would be, there would be nobody left to read your own articles. Brothers, are you ready? Not yet. Not yet. I have a word to say. Plague take her, I knew it would come to this. This boy has been our brother. Night after night he has periled his own life to come here. Night after night, when every street was filled with spies, every house with traitors, delicately nurtured like a king's son, he has dwelt among us. Aye, under a false name. He lied to us at the beginning. He lies to us now at the end. I swear he is true. There is not a man here who does not owe him his life 1,000 times. When the bloodhounds were on us that night, who saved us from arrest, torture, flogging, death? But he you seek to kill. To kill all tyrants is our mission. He is no tyrant. I know him well. He loves the people. We know him too. He is a traitor. A traitor? 3 days ago, he could have betrayed every man of you here, and the gibbet would have been your doom. He gave you all your lives once. Give him a little time, a week, a month, a few days, but now, oh God, not now. Tonight, tonight, tonight. Peace, you gorged adders, peace! What, are we not here to annihilate? Shall we not keep our oath? Your oath, your oath, greedy that you are of gain, every man's hands lusting for his neighbor's pelf, every heart set on pillage and rapine. Who of ye all, if the crown were set on his head, would give an empire up to the mob to scramble for? The people are not yet fit for a republic in Russia. Every nation is fit for a republic. The man is a tyrant. A tyrant? Hath he not dismissed his evil counselors? That ill-omened raven of his father's life hath had his wings clipped and his claws pared, and comes to us croaking for revenge. Oh, have mercy on him. Give him a week to live. Vera pleading for a king. I plead not for a king, but for a brother. For a traitor to his oath. A coward who should have flung the purple back to the fools that gave it to him. No, Vera, no. The brood of men is not yet dead, nor the dull earth grown sick of childbearing. No crowned man in Russia shall pollute God's air by living. You bade us try you once. We have tried you, and you are found wanting. Vera, I am not blind. I know your secret. You love this boy, this young prince with his pretty face, his curled hair, his soft white hands. Fool that you are, dupe of a lying tongue. Do you know what he would have done to you, this boy you think loved you? He would have made you his mistress, used your body at his pleasure, thrown you away when he was wearied of you. You, the priestess of liberty, the flame of revolution, the torch of democracy. What he would have done to me matters little. To the people, at least, he will be true. He loves the people, at least. He loves liberty. So he would play the citizen king, would he, while we starve? Would flatter us with sweet speeches, would cheat us with promises like his father, would lie to us as his whole race had lived, had lied. And you, whose very name made every despot tremble for his life like you, Vera Sabaroff, you would betray liberty for a lover and the people for a paramour. Traitors, draw the lots, draw the lots. In thy throat thou liest, Michael. I love him not. He loves me not. You love him not. Shall he not die then? Aye, it is right that he should die. He has broken his oath. There should be no crowned man in Europe. Have I not sworn it? To be strong, our new republic should be drunk with the blood of kings. He has broken his oath. As the father died, so let the son die too, yet not tonight, not tonight. Russia, that hath borne her centuries of wrong, can wait a week for liberty. Give him a week. We will have none of you. Begone from us to this boy you love. Though I find him in your arms, I shall kill him. Tonight, tonight, tonight. A moment. I have something to say. Vera Sabaroff, have you forgotten your brother? Have you forgotten that young face pale with famine, those young limbs twisted with torture, the iron chains they made him walk in? What week of liberty did they give him? What pity did they show him for a day? Oh, you could talk glibly enough then of vengeance, glibly enough of liberty. When you said you would come to Moscow, your old father caught you by the knees and begged you not to leave him to die childless and alone. I seemed to hear his cries still ringing in my ears, but you were as deaf to him as the rocks on the roadside. You left your father that night, and 3 weeks after he died of a broken heart, you wrote to me to follow you here. I did so, first because I loved you, but you soon cured me of that. Whatever gentle feeling, whatever pity, whatever love, whatever humanity was in my heart, you withered up and destroyed as the cankerworm eats the corn. You bade me cast out love from my breast as a vile thing. You turned my hand to iron and my heart to stone. You told me to live for freedom and revenge. I have done so, but you, what have you done? Let the lots be drawn. Conspirators applaud. Prince Paul aside. Ah, the Grand Duke will come to the throne sooner than he expected. He is sure to make a good king under my guidance. He is so cruel to animals and never keeps his word. Now you are yourself at last, Vera. The lots, I say, the lots. I am no woman now. My blood seems turned to gall. My heart is as cold as steel is. My hand shall be more deadly. From the desert and the tomb, the voice of my prison brother cries aloud and bids me strike one blow for liberty. The lots, I say, the lots. All ready, Michael. You have the right to draw first. You are a regicide. Oh God, into my hands, into my hands. They draw the lots from a bowl surmounted by a skull. Open your lots. The lot is mine. See the bloody sign upon it. Dmitri, my brother, you shall have your revenge now. Vera Sabaroff, you are chosen to be a regicide. God has been good to you. The dagger or the poison? I can trust my hand better with the dagger. It never fails. I shall stab him to the heart as he has stabbed me. Traitor, to leave us for a ribbon, a gaud, a bauble, to lie to me every day he came here, to forget us in an hour. Michael was right. He loved me not, nor the people either. Methinks that if I was a mother and bore a man-child, I would poison my breast against him, lest he might grow to a traitor or to a king. Prince Paul whispers to the president. Aye, Prince Paul, that is the best way. Vera, the Tsar sleeps tonight in his own room in the north wing of the palace. Here is a key of the private door in the street. The password of the guards will be given to you. His own servants will be drugged. You will find him alone. It is well. I shall not fail. We will wait outside in the place St. Isaac, under the window. As the clock strikes 12 from the other tower of St. Nicholas, you will give us the sign that the dog is dead. And what shall the sign be? You are to throw us out the bloody dagger. dripping with the traitor's life. Else we shall know that you have been seized, and we will burst our way in, drag you from his guards, and kill him in the midst of them. Michael, will you lead us? I shall lead you. See that your hand fails you not, Vera Sabaroff. Fool, is it so hard a thing to kill one's enemy? Prince Paul aside. This is the ninth conspiracy I have been in Russia. They always end in a voyage en Siberia for my friends and a new decoration for myself. It is your last conspiracy, Prince. At 12 o'clock, the bloody dagger. I, red with the blood of that false heart, I shall not forget it. To strangle whatever nature is in me, neither to love nor to be loved, neither to pity nor to be pitied. It is an oath, methinks the spirit of Charlotte Corday has entered my soul now. I shall carve my name on the world, and be ranked among the great heroines. The spirit of Charlotte Corday beats in each petty vein, and nerves my woman's hand to strike, as I have nerved my woman's heart to hate. Though he laughs in his dreams, I shall not falter. Though he sleep peacefully, I shall not miss my blow. Be glad, my brother, in your stifled cell. Be glad and laugh tonight. Tonight this new-fledged Tsar shall post with bloody feet to hell, and greet his father there. This Tsar, O traitor, liar, false to his oath, false to me, to play the patriot among us, and now to wear a crown, to sell us like Judas for 30 silver pieces, to betray us with a kiss. O liberty, O mighty mother of eternal time, thy robe is purple with the blood of those who have died for thee. Thy throne is the cavalry of the people, thy crown the crown of thorns. O crucified mother, the despot has driven a nail through thy right hand, and the tyrant through thy left. Thy feet are pierced with their iron. When thou wert athirst, thou calledst on the priests for water, and they gave thee a bitter drink. They thrust a sword into thy side. They mocked thee in thine agony of age on age. Here on the altar, O liberty, do I dedicate myself to thy service. Do with me as thou wilt. The end has come now, and by thy sacred wounds, O crucified mother, O liberty, I swear that Russia shall be saved. Act drop. Act 4. Scene. Antechamber of the Tsar's private room. Large windows at the back with drawn curtains over it. Present, Prince Petrovich, Baron Raff, Marquis de Poivoire, Count Riveloff. Prince Petrovich. He is beginning well, as this young Tsar. All young Tsars do begin well. And end badly. Well, I have no right to complain. He has done me one good service at any rate. Cancel your appointment to Archangel, I suppose? Yes, my head wouldn't have been safe there for an hour. Enter General Katemkin. General, any more news of our romantic young emperor? You are quite right to call him romantic, Baron. A week ago I found him amusing himself in a garret with a company of strolling players. Today his whim is all the convicts in Siberia are to be recalled, and their political prisoners, as he called them, amnestied. Political prisoners? Why, half of them are no better than common murderers. And the other half much worse. Oh, you wrong them, surely, Count. Wholesale trade has always been more respectable than retail. But he's really too romantic. He objected yesterday to my having the monopoly on the salt tax. He said the people had a right to have cheap salt. Oh, that's nothing. But he actually disapproved of a state banquet every night because there is a famine in the southern provinces. The young Tsar enters unobserved and overhears the rest. Quelle bêtise! The more starvation there is among the people, the better. It teaches them self-denial, an excellent virtue, Baron. I have often heard so. He talked of a parliament too in Russia, and said the people should have had deputies to represent them. As if there was not enough brawling in the streets already. But we must give the people a room to do it in. But, monsieur, the worst is yet to come. He threatens a complete reform of the public service on the ground that the people are already too heavily taxed. He can't be serious there. What is the use of people except for us to get money out of? But talking of the taxes, my dear Baron, you must really let me have 40,000 rubles tomorrow. My wife says she must have a new diamond bracelet. Ah, to match the one Prince Paul gave her last week, I suppose. I must have 60,000 rubles at once, Baron. My son is overwhelmed with debt honor, which he can't pay. What an excellent son to imitate his father so carefully. You are always getting money. I never get a single kopeck I have not got a right to. It's unbearable. It's ridiculous. My nephew is going to be married. I must get his dowry for him. My dear General, your nephew must be a perfect Turk. He seems to get married 3 times a week regularly. Well, he wants a dowry to console him. I am sick of town. I want a house in the country. I am sick of the country. I want a house in town. Gentlemen, I am extremely sorry for you. It is out of the question. But my son, Baron? But my nephew? But my house in town? But my house in the country? But my wife's diamond bracelet? Gentlemen, impossible. The old regime in Russia is dead, and the funeral begins today. Then I shall wait for the resurrection. Yes, yes, but en attendant, what are we to do? What we have always done in Russia when a Tsar suggests reform? Nothing. You forget we are diplomatists. Men of thought should reform. No, men of thought should have nothing to do with action. Reforms in Russia are very tragic, but they always end in a farce. I wish Prince Paul were here. By the by, I think this boy is rather ungrateful for him. If that clever old prince had not proclaimed him emperor at once without giving him time to think about it, he would have given up his crown, I believe, to the first cobbler he met in the street. But do you think, Baron, that Prince Paul is really going? He is exiled. Yes, but is he going? I am sure of it. At least he told me he had sent 2 telegrams already to Paris about his dinner. Ah, that settles the matter. Prince Paul had better send a 3rd telegram and order 6 extra places. The devil! No, Baron, the Tsar. Traitors. There would be no bad kings in the world if there were no bad ministers like you. It is men such as you who wreck mighty empires on the rock of their own greatness. Our mother Russia hath no need of such unnatural sons. You can make no atonement now. It is too late for that. The grave cannot give you back your dead, nor the gibbet your martyrs, but I shall be more merciful to you. I give you your lives. That is the curse I would lay on you. But if there is a man of you found out in Moscow by tomorrow night, your heads will be off your shoulders. You remind us wonderfully, sire, of your imperial father. I banish you all from Russia. Your estates are confiscated to the people. You may carry your titles with you. Reforms in Russia, Baron, always end in a farce. You will have a good opportunity, Prince Petrovitch, of practicing self-denial, that excellent virtue. That excellent virtue. So, Baron, you think a parliament in Russia would be merely a place for brawling? Well, I will see that the reports of each session are sent to you regularly. Sire, you are adding another horror to exile. But you will have such time for literature now. You forget you are diplomatists. Men of thought should have nothing to do with action. Sire, we did but jest. Then I banish you for your bad jokes. Bon voyage, monsieur. If you value your lives, you will catch the first train for Paris. Exit ministers. Russia is well rid of such men as these. They are the jackals that follow in the lion's track. They have no courage themselves, except to pillage and rob. But for these men and for Prince Paul, my father would have been a good king, would not have died so horribly as he did die. How strange it is, the most real parts of one's life always seem to be a dream. The council, the fearful law which was to kill the people, the arrest, the cry in the courtyard, the pistol shot, my father's bloody hands, and then the crown. One can live for years sometimes without living at all, and then all life comes crowding into one single hour. I had no time to think. Before my father's hideous shriek of death had died in my ears, I found this crown on my head, this purple robe around me, and heard myself called a king. I would have given it up all then. It seemed nothing to me then, but now, can I give it up now? Well, Colonel, well? What password does your Imperial Majesty desire should be given tonight? Password? For the cordon of the guard, sire, on my duty around the palace. You can dismiss them. I have no need of them. What subtle potency lies hidden in this gaudy bauble, the crown, that makes one feel like a god when one wears it. To hold in one's hand this little fiery colored world, to reach out one's arm to earth's uttermost limit, to girdle the seas with one's galley, to make the land a highway for one's hosts. This is to wear a crown, to wear a crown. The meanest serf in Russia who is loved is better crowned than I. How love outweighs the balance. How poor appears the widest empire of this golden world when matched with love. Pent up in this palace, with spies dogging every step, I have heard nothing of her. I have not seen her once since that fearful hour 3 days ago when I found myself suddenly the Tsar of this wide waste, Russia. Oh, could I see her for a moment, tell her now the secret of my life I have never dared to utter before, tell her why I wear this crown, when I have sworn eternal war against all crowned men. There was a meeting tonight. I received my summons by an unknown hand, but how could I go? I, who have broken my oath, who have broken my oath. Enter page. It is after 11, sire. Shall I take the first watch in your room tonight? Why should you watch me, boy? The stars are my best sentinels. It was your imperial father's wish, sire, never to be left alone while he slept. My father was troubled with bad dreams. Go, get to your bed, boy. on midnight, and these late hours will spoil those red cheeks. Page tries to kiss his hand. Nay, nay, we have played together too often for that. Oh, to breathe the same air as her and not to see her. The light seems to have gone from my life, the sun vanished from my day. Sire, Alexis, let me stay with you tonight. There is some danger over you. I feel there is. What should I fear? I have banished all my enemies from Russia. Set the brazier here by me. It is very cold, and I would sit by it for a time. Go, boy, go. I have much to think about tonight. The snow has fallen heavily since the sunset. How white and cold my city looks under this pale moon. And yet, what hot and fiery hearts beat in this icy Russia for all its frost and snow. Oh, to see her for a moment, to tell her all, to tell her why I am a king. But she does not doubt me. She said she would trust in me. Though I have broken my oath, she will have trust. It is very cold. Where is my cloak? I shall sleep for an hour. Then I have ordered my sledge, and though I die for it, I shall see Vera tonight. Did I not bid thee go, boy? What? Must I play the tyrant so soon? Go, go! I cannot live without seeing her. My horses will be here in an hour. 1 hour between me and love. How heavy this charcoal fire smells. Exit the page. Lies down on a couch beside brazier. Enter Vera in a black cloak. Asleep? God, thou art good. Who shall deliver him from my hands now? This is he, the Democrat who would make himself a king, the Republican who hath worn a crown, the traitor who hath lied to us. Michael was right. He loved not the people. He loved me not. Oh, why should such a deadly poison lie in such sweet lips? Was there not gold enough in his hair before? But he should tarnish it with this crown. But my day has come now. The day of the people, of liberty, has come. Your day, my brother, has come. Though I have strangled whatever nature is in me, I did not think it had been so easy to kill. One blow and it is over, and I can wash my hands in water afterwards. I can wash my hands afterwards. Come, I shall save Russia. I have sworn it. Raises the dagger to strike. Tsar, starting up, seizes her by both hands. Vera, you hear? My dream was no dream at all. Why have you left me 3 days alone when I most needed you? Oh, God, you think I am a traitor, a liar, a king? I am for love of you. Vera, it was for you I broke my oath and wear my father's crown. I would lay at your feet this mighty Russia, which you and I have loved so well, would give you this earth as your footstool, set this crown on your head. The people will love us. We will rule them by love, as a father rules his children. There shall be liberty in Russia for every man to think as his heart bids him, liberty for men to speak as they think. I have banished the wolves that preyed on us. I have brought back your brother from Siberia. I have opened the blackened jaws of the mine. The courier is ready on the way. Within a week, Dmitri and all those with him will be back in their own land. The people shall be free, are free now. When they gave me this crown first, I would have flung it back to them had it not been for you, Vera. Oh, God, it is men's custom in Russia to bring gifts to those they love. I said, I will bring to the woman I love a people, an empire, a world. Vera, it is for you. For you alone I kept this crown. For you alone I am a king. Oh, I have loved you better than my oath. Why will you not speak to me? You love me not. You love me not. You have come to warn me of some plot against my life. What is a life worth to me without you? Conspirators murmur outside. Oh, lost, lost, lost. Nay, you are safe here. It wants 5 hours still of dawn. Tomorrow I will lead you forth to the whole people. Tomorrow will crown you with my own hands as empress in that great cathedral which my fathers built. Vera loosens her hands violently from him and starts up. I am a nihilist. I cannot wear a crown. Tsar falls at her feet. I am no king now. I am only a boy who has loved you better than his honor, better than his oath. For love of the people I would have been a patriot. For love of you I have been a traitor. Let us go forth together. We will live amongst the common people. I am no king. I will toil for you, like the peasant or the serf. Oh, love me a little too. Conspirators murmur outside. Vera clutching dagger. To strangle whatever nature is in me, neither to love nor to be loved, neither to pity nor... Oh, I am a woman. God help me, I am a woman. Oh, Alexis, I too have broken my oath. I am a traitor. I love... Oh, do not speak. Do not speak. Kisses his lips. The first, the last time. He clasps her in his arms. They sit on the couch together. I could die now. What does death do in thy lips? Thy life, thy love, are enemies of death. Speak not of death. Not yet, not yet. I know not why death came into my heart. Perchance the cup of life is filled too full of pleasure to endure. This is our wedding night. Our wedding night. And if death came himself, methinks that I could kiss his pallid mouth, and such sweet poison from it. Our wedding, nay, nay, death should not sit at the feast. There is no such thing as death. There shall not be for us. Conspirators murmur outside. What is that? Do you hear something? Only your voice, that fowler's note which lures my heart away like a poor bird upon the lime twig. Methought that someone laughed. It was but the wind and rain. The night is full of storm. Conspirators murmur outside. It should be so indeed. Oh, where are your guards? Where are your guards? Where should they be but at home? I shall not live pent round by sword and steel. The love of a people is a king's best bodyguard. The love of a people. Sweet, you are safe here. Nothing can harm you here. Oh, love, I knew you trusted me. You said you would have trust. I have had trust. Oh, love, the past seems but some dull gray dream from which our souls have wakened. This is life at last. Aye, life at last. Our wedding night. Oh, let me drink my fill of love tonight. Nay, sweet, not yet, not yet. How still it is, and yet methinks the air is full of music. It is some nightingale who, wearying of the south, has come to sing in this bleak north to lovers such as we. It is the nightingale. Dost thou not hear it? Oh, sweet, mine ears are clogged to all sweet sounds save thine own voice, and mine eyes blinded to all sights but thee. Else had I heard that nightingale and seen the golden vestured morning sun itself steal from its sombre east before its time, for jealousy that thou art twice as fair. Yet would that thou hadst heard the nightingale. Methinks that bird will never sing again. It is no nightingale. 'Tis love himself singing for very ecstasy of joy that thou art changed into his votaress. Clock begins striking 12. Oh, listen, sweet, it is the lover's hour. Come, let us stand without, and hear the midnight answered from tower to tower over the wide white town. Our wedding night. What is that? What is that? Loud murmurs of conspirators in the street. The wedding guests are here already. Aye, you shall have your sign. Stabs herself. You shall have your sign. Rushes to the window. Tsar intercepts her by rushing between her and window and snatches dagger out of her hand. Vera! Vera clinging to him. Give me back the dagger. Give me back the dagger. There are men in the street who seek your life. Your guards have betrayed you. This bloody dagger is the signal you are dead. Conspirators begin to shout below in the street. Oh, there is not a moment to be lost. Throw it out. Throw it out. Nothing can save me now. The dagger is poisoned. I feel death already in my heart. There was no other way but this. Tsar holding dagger out of her reach. Death is in my heart too. We shall die together. Oh, love, 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 be merciful to me. The wolves are hot upon you. I must live for liberty, for Russia, for me. Oh, you do not love me. You offered me an empire once. Give me this dagger now. Oh, you are cruel. My life for yours. What does it matter? Loud shout in the street. Vera, Vera, to the rescue, to the rescue. The bitterness of death is past for me. They are breaking in below. See, the bloody men behind you. Ah! Vera snatches dagger and flings it out of the window. Conspirators below. Long live the people! What have you done? I have saved Russia. Dies. Tableau. Curtain.